Hey guys, this is Amber with thelovegal.com and youtube.com/thelovegal and lawattractionblueprint.com. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about identity shifting and why you need to get into it to manifest your desires. I don't care what it is. If you want to manifest more money, you want to manifest the love of your life, you want to manifest a dream house, watch this video because I'm going to be giving you some great tips to think about. And hopefully after watching this video, you will feel like you are in a much better space going forward to manifest your deepest desires. Now, identity shifting. If I had to explain it to a fourth grader, and let's say you want to be a really good basketball player. Identity shifting means that you have to start thinking like someone who's already a good basketball player, right? So let's say you want to be the next LeBron James. So you will have to start thinking like someone who is the next LeBron James, right? What would a good basketball player do? What would a good basketball player think? What are the habits of a good basketball player? What would the day look like as a good basketball player? What will be their inner dialogue, etc. But that's the simplified version. So if you're watching this video, you want to manifest something, right? If you don't mind sharing in the comments, what is the one thing that you want to identity shift into? Is it a multimillionaire? Is it a homeowner? Is it the wife or the husband of someone? Is it a fashion designer? Who do you want to shift into? Go ahead and leave a comment below. So I gave you the third or fourth grade definition of what identity shifting is. But as an adult, identity shifting is the act of changing your self-concept of yourself. It's how do you see yourself to align with the version of yourself who already has what you want. When you change the idea of who you are as a person, your behavior, your mannerisms, your day-to-day things, they naturally change to match who you are trying to be, aka the version of yourself who already has what you want. You have probably heard the saying, you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. And that is a thing that I live by, especially when dating. Okay, people will be like, oh, I want this person, or why do I keep attracting this type of person? It's something about you that keeps attracting. But to relate it to everything else in manifestation, you are attracting scenarios based on your belief system, who do you think you are, your day-to-day thoughts to yourself, your inner dialogue. So if you are constantly attracting situations where you are always lacking the money that you need, then more than likely your belief system, regardless of what you think on the conscious level, your subconscious is yelling, I don't have enough, I'm broke, I'm this, I'm that, I need more, etc. So why is your identity the foundation of manifestation? In manifestation, you get what you believe. And that's why affirmations is very powerful because of repetition. So you have to train your belief system to believe a certain thing is true, even if it's not true yet. So your identity acts as a filter. It basically tells you what is possible for you and what isn't possible based on what you believe. So if your subconscious believes that it's not possible for you to become a millionaire, then guess what? You're not going to become a millionaire. So what you have to do, you have to reprogram your mind and get it to believe, hey, it is possible for me to become a millionaire. I am a millionaire right now. The purpose of identity shifting is so you could shift into a version of yourself who already has it, so you could attract what you want. So I'm going to give a few techniques that you can follow to help saturate your subconscious mind. Before we get started, I want to read a quick testimonial to motivate you, let you know there are people out there right now who have shifted their reality, and they're not some guru or nothing like that. Literally people who have came, watched my videos, tried what I'm saying, and manifest it within a couple hours. If they can do it, I know that you can do it too. Okay, this DM says, hey girl, I bought some of your scripting worksheets on Saturday. Filled out the income increase one on Sunday. Here it is Wednesday, and somebody wrote me a check for $4,700. I can believe it, but I can't at the same time. I'm about to get the rest of them today. I am running to the website now. Speaking of, LawOfAttractionBlueprint.com is back up. You guys have been using HowYouManifest.com. That is my backup website, but my main website, LawOfAttractionBlueprint.com, is up. You can find all of my manifestation tools for download on LawOfAttractionBlueprint.com. Just expand the description box and everything is going to be labeled. So somebody said, hi, I purchased your manifestation package and I did the manifest a text / call for my specific person. And he literally texted me the next day, and I'm not even finished with the packet yet. Just wanted to thank you. Currently manifesting our relationship to be fixed and also manifesting our dream date. I'll give you an update. Thank you so much. But identity shifting. First technique. I wouldn't even call it a technique. It's something that anybody and everybody can do. First, I want you to start thinking of different affirmations. And with the different affirmations that I want you to do and think of, I want you to pick out a couple that feels the best for you. What I like to do, I just like to start saying and thinking of different ones or saying different ways to say the same thing, if that makes sense. So what I mean is, if I'm trying to manifest $5,000, right, I'm gonna start spewing out different affirmations around the $5,000. So one affirmation can be, I am so happy and excited to receive $5,000 now. $5,000 is in my bank account right now. I am so grateful to have $5,000 right now. Of course, $5,000 just came to me. I just received a deposit for $5,000. There's 50,000 different ways you can say one affirmation, but it's pretty much the same thing. So I want you to pick the affirmation that feels the best for you. And I want you to repeat that affirmation from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. Like I said, this is something any and everybody can do. Any and everybody can do. I know some people struggle with visualizing, and it happens, but repeating your affirmation over and over and over until it clicks and until you have it. I have had much success just doing that alone, because repetition is training your subconscious mind to be true. So I want you to tell yourself this affirmation so much that your subconscious and your belief system believes it to be true. I have $5,000 in my bank account right now. What I really recommend to ignite this, I want you to first think of something that you love, that you are excited about. Maybe it's something you're looking forward to. Maybe it's a person that you love. Focus on that first and focus on all of the things you love about this person. It could be memories, it could be their characteristics, if it's something that you're looking forward to, get excited about it. And then go into your affirmations, because when you do that, your frequency is way higher. You're focused on something you love, something you're excited about. So all that battery juice, you're putting it into your affirmation. Get happy first. I don't care how long that takes you. Get happy first and then go into your affirmation. So, okay, number 2. If you're a person who struggles with visualizing, I highly recommend scripting. Scripting, like Erykah Badu said, if you want something to happen, write it down. I started telling you guys my techniques on manifestation years ago. I'm talking, what was that, 2019? It's been a minute since I started this. And with that comes, I've had people all over the world ask me questions. How do I do it? Is it this way? Is it that way? I wanted to have people stop adding resistance to scripting, because scripting is supposed to be fun. Manifestation is supposed to be fun. Being delusional is supposed to be fun. If I don't want to think about what I'm going through right now, let's start being delusional and just think about how my life is about to be. Isn't that much better? But I created guided scripting worksheets. I wish it was in color. Baby, this is raw and uncut. I don't have color ink right now. So this is the Dream Home packet where I ask you questions. So if you want to identity shift into a homeowner, let's focus on the home. Let's not focus on what you don't have. Let's focus on your dream luxury house. So first page, how many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? How many square feet? What city or town are you in? What neighborhood? What is the lot size? How many cars can fit in your garage? Length of the driveway. I'm getting so specific, you have to really sit there and think, how long do I want my damn driveway? I've never thought about this before. Flip it over. The kitchen. Let's focus on the kitchen. Homeowner, right? What are your floors made out of? Have you thought about that yet? What color are the floors? What do they look like? What are your countertops made out of? Is it marble? Granite? Let's start thinking like a person who already has it. I'm not going to go through everything, but as a person who's trying to identity shift, let's not focus on the reality that you have right now. Let's focus on what it is that you want and the person who already has it. Now, if you think about your home as this new homeowner, right? What do they act like? What do they talk like? How much is in their bank account? So when you wake up in the morning, let's get into that mode. Hi, my name is Amber Raquel. I'm 34 years old. I live in such and such. I paid $4 million for my house. I do this, and that in my home. I do this, and that in my bedroom. Like, really go through the process. As soon as you wake up, I want you to shift into the mindset of that person. Good morning. Great morning. Today is a great morning. Matter of fact, last night was fantastic. If it's wealth that you want, start thinking from a person who already has wealth. What is the thought process of a wealthy person? And if you are a person who you don't know because you never been around wealthy people, start watching interviews of wealthy people. What do they think like? What do they talk like? What are they doing? I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I want to get into golfing. You know what inspired me to want to get into golfing? Those rich people with those laughs. Ha 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 ha. And I came across the bar cart girls at these golf clubs. They seem so cute and nice. And every video I see it's always a good sunny day. They're having a drink at 7 a.m. Why can't I do that? I can do that. I can be that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna learn how to golf. And I'm going to join one of these nice clubs. Let's get it. If you're one of these people, like, you know what? I need help focusing on who I'm trying to be. That's why I created those guided scripting worksheets. Because so many people were like, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Baby, take these prompts and get lost in your thoughts so you can be on your way to attracting what you want. My next thing that I do is I talk to myself out loud. I remember when I was younger, I would see my grandma talk to herself all the time. She would be in the kitchen in Inglewood, California, and I would be looking at her, and she would be having a full-blown conversation. And now that I'm older, I understand. You know what, Gigi? Yeah, exactly. I feel you. But now I use full-blown conversations to manifest. I have done this so many times. Matter of fact, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I have manifested bad stuff doing this. But I've also manifested great stuff doing this. So one of the quick things that I have manifested, I remember I was in the shower and I imagined being on a double date. Last year, I want to say I did this. I imagined being on a double date with my then boyfriend, his cousin, his wife, right? And the reason why I chose them, because one, I was always with my ex-boyfriend, right? And me and his cousin are like super cool. I've known him just as long as I've known the cousin. And the cousin is into sports betting and so am I. And I imagine just being out to eat with them, and I imagine the cousin asking me, this is exactly how he talked to me too. Hey, Saiful, like in a day, how much have you made? And I hear person asking me, and then I say out loud what the response is. At the time, I was like, oh, you mean like how much have I made in a day's like sports betting? And he was like, yeah. How much have you made? And I was like, well, in a day, I've made about $4,000. Y'all, I only did this maybe 2-3 times. And so just to do a recap, in my head, I'm having a full-blown conversation, a natural conversation that I know can actually happen. But the thing that I want to manifest, I said that I did it as if I really did it. And at that point, I hadn't done it. A week or so later, I did it and I had it because I made that conversation so believable. me having a conversation with my man at the time's cousin, and I made sure he was talking to me how he normally talked to me anyway. So it seemed natural to my subconscious. Nothing was different. I didn't make his voice different. I didn't change his lingo. The last thing I want to talk about. To me, there's two types of visualizing, right? It's a quick visualization that I just in and out of, and then there's the me drifting off into La La Delulu land with a whole commercial about what the heck just happened. I'll let you know one of my manifestations, right? So my plan is to have a home outside of America. At first, it was just a want, but now it's a need. So I have a few places on my list to visit. I haven't set in stone which one because I need to visit these places and I need to see how my nervous system reacts to these places. How do I feel when I'm there? You know what I'm saying? So one thing that I do, I've already started a lot of processes. I started gathering my documents. I'm living and moving forward with the assumption that this is going to happen. So what I've done, I started gathering my documents, long form birth certificate, my college transcripts, any documents that my passport, I'm about to renew that, international driver's license, bank statements, you name it. I've already started researching neighborhoods of different places, seeing pros and cons of these different places. So what I like to do, there's one place particular at the top of my list. And it's not just at the top of my list for me, it's at the top of my list for my family as well. And what I have started to do, like I said, I've already started researching neighborhoods and all that stuff and imagining myself there, visualizing me walking through my home, waking up in that home, going to the dealership, getting my vehicles over there. I'm moving with assumption. And this is a thing that I'm saturating my mind with. This is real. This is happening. This is real. This is happening. I am safe. I am loved. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am abundant. I am all of these things in my new life somewhere else. Yeah, visualize yourself being in the predicament that you want to be in over and over again, especially when you drift off to sleep and when you wake up, because your subconscious mind is the most vulnerable during those times. There's not 80,000 things on your mind. But if you've made it this far in this video, go ahead and give this video a like for me. Let me know you've made it this far in the video. If you made it this far in the video, I just want to see in the comments, what is your favorite fruit? Now, people may be confused, like, why she say her favorite fruit is orange? What this got to do with that video? It's letting me know, girl, I hear you and I made it to the end. There's a few different things you can do. Your affirmations, your scripting, your visualizing, your speaking things out loud to help you shift into that identity. And you could use a combination of all of them. All of my manifestation tools are going to be linked in the description box below. My ebooks, my audios, my guided scripting worksheets. I have Manifestation Momentum, where I give over 275 affirmations and 33 visualization scenarios, over 11 different subjects. It's going to be linked below. My How to Become a Money Magnet ebook, Newbie Guide to Manifesting ebook. It's going to be linked below. I love y'all. I thank y'all, and thank y'all for every donation. If you guys want to donate $1 to this channel, I will have that info below as well. Thank you with all my heart.